大家好，我是 Suran 在中国. Hey everyone, it's Suran China. How y'all doing today? I hope you're having a lovely day. I'm having a great day today, and I had a bit of an idea today that I wanted to share with you. And I also wanted to say thank you so much to everybody, as always, for all the sharing that you're doing as well. So many of you now have used the QR codes above or the links below to buy me a cup of coffee. 谢谢你们. Thank you all so much. It means a lot to me. Many of you now have become channel members, and hey, you're getting early access to all my videos. I appreciate that as well. But even more of you are taking the easiest and absolutely free route to show your support, and that is simply hitting the subscribe button below. And if you like the videos that I'm making, you're throwing me a thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. It's really helping the channel to grow. Thank you so, so much. But now let's talk about my new idea. Well, this is a new and old idea. In the past, before coming back to China, I was doing some game streaming. However, as I get older, I'm not really playing games anymore, and the concept of sitting and making a 4 to 6 hour game stream just doesn't work for me. However, some of you may have already seen the very famous in real life streamer iShowSpeed doing beautiful, fantastic streams here in China. And I will be making a video very, very soon about those live streams. But it gave me the idea of going back to Twitch, back to my origins of streaming, and starting to live stream some of my own experiences here as well. So instead of just making videos where I record something, bring it back home, edit it, post it, schedule it, etc., maybe as I go on my travels, as I see unique and interesting little places, maybe I'll do a little live streaming as well. So I did a little test live stream today because it is a bit complicated for me here. I have my iPhone with the 5G connection, and then I use that as a hotspot. Then I have this phone, my Oppo phone, that I do all my recording with, connecting to the hotspot. And then that phone connects to a VPN so that I can then connect to Twitch. So it gets a little complicated, and I was a little worried that the speeds might not be up to snuff to provide a halfway decent stream. Now, it is limited to 720p. If I do want to get a higher quality stream, I will have to invest a little money, but I'm willing to do that if my viewers are interested. Now, I can stream on Twitch or YouTube, or possibly even both. So I am going to be doing some testing in the coming days just to see if it's possible for me to provide decent quality streams to either platform or both platforms. Ideally, it would be great to do them to both platforms. However, what a lot of people will do is they will stream live their in real life IRL streams to Twitch, and then take the VOD, the video on demand, download it, and then clip it, cut it, and then post those little clips onto YouTube for the YouTube viewers to watch as well. So I'm going to play around with the idea of streaming just to Twitch, or possibly streaming just to YouTube if there are enough people interested, or possibly both. But either way, today I went out and I did a little test stream. So I wanted to share that with you today, as it is Sunday Fun Day. And it's just a fun little stream of me showing my community where I live, going to pick up a package in the package retrieval place. There's a little company where all of your ordered packages will go to, and it's a safe place for you to go pick up your packages. Then I give a little walk around the neighborhood to show the immediate vicinity of where I live and the different kinds of businesses here. And then I might even actually stop in at a very nice little new restaurant downstairs and pick up my favorite dish in the universe and kind of show you what the restaurant looks like and how I order the food, pay for the food, and take care of the entire ordering business. But most importantly, I wanted to show you this live stream just so you can get an idea of what it's like. I'd be very interested in your comments about what you think of the quality, what you think of the sound, the idea of live streaming. I'm not going to be like iShowSpeed and go do live streams in all the most famous places in China. Instead, I want to show the real places, the smaller places, the real life communities. That's kind of what I've always been all about. So I'd love your input. I'd love to know what you think. Now, this particular stream, because I accidentally started it in vertical mode, I had to keep it in vertical mode, or it simply it would have turned into a little teeny tiny box. But have a look. Let me know what you think. I'm really interested in your comments and your suggestions. And yeah, if everyone is interested, I will definitely start doing more in real life. IRL live streaming from China, just to show you exactly what I'm seeing without having to record first, come back home, edit, post, schedule, etc., etc., etc. Anyway, without further ado, let's get to the live stream that I made today. And like I said, I'll be very curious to see what you have to say about it. Thank you so much for sharing your opinions and for watching. I can't wait to find out what you think. All right, here we go. I'm just doing a quick little test here, people. I'm walking over to the package delivery location to pick up a package that came in for me today from Dubai, of all places. Thought I'd do a little stream test with my 5G on my phone and see how it works and see if it actually records the VOD this time. But let me show you what I'm seeing. Alright. So yeah, this is the building complex that I live in China. And anything you get delivered in China typically goes to a company called Cainiao, where it's a drop-off point, so you don't get your packages stolen, which you wouldn't anyway, because as you can see, I live in a secure complex, so nobody's running up to the doors anyway. There are security guards here. They do have facial recognition, but it's not online yet. It will be in the near future. We'll see what happens. This is a little weird massage place where they beat you with sticks. But yeah, 30 frames per second. So far, so good. Let's see how this stream works out. Motorcycle heaven over here. This is the seniors center for the complex, where old folks can come and hang out and play cards and get massage and different traditional medicine treatments for free. And this is the local medical clinic right here. So if you have a cold or some small ailment that doesn't require surgery or anything, you can go in there and see a doctor. It's quite cool. Yeah. Other than that, I live in a factory area of town, so it's not a lot in the way of big buildings or interesting things to see. A Lee brand EV, electric vehicle. That's a little public bike over there. Let's see if I can zoom in on it. Oh yeah. Those are like 20 cents to rent for a few hours to drive around town. This thing's cool as hell. Look at this thing. A little electric delivery truck. Even has a little windshield wiper on it. How cool is that? Alright. We're coming up on the package place, so there we go. Then we got Cainiao. And yeah, that's what you do is you walk in. You can buy snacks and drinks and stuff. Let me just check my number. 312978. Kitties all over the place in here. 312978. 2978 right there. I just take this little box over here. Follow the kitties. The cute little kitties that like boxes, of course, because they're kitties. There's lots of little stinky kitties over here. You put the box on the scanner. And it says, hey, that's your box. And that's it. You take it away. Now across the street over here, well, not across the street, the next complex over, this place is wild. This is a little apartment complex for single working people. Little one-room apartments with air conditioning, private bathroom, private kitchen, one main room. There's a canteen downstairs for really cheap meals. Basically, if you work in a factory and don't live on the campus or the in a dormitory on the factory site, you can come live here, and it's 950 renminbi a month. So we're talking 150 US dollars per month, which is ridiculously cheap. And you could be working in one of these factories over here, and yeah, less than 25%, probably 20% of your pay would go to your rent, and that would include everything. Hi, kitty. Hi. What are you doing? You don't care. You're cute though, little crazy-eyed kitty. All right. Oh, now you're gonna follow me, aren't you? Nope. Good. So yeah, a lot of these places here aren't open yet, simply because this is a brand new building that I live in. So typically the new businesses won't fire up until more people live in the building above, so they have an instant customer base. But there are some businesses in here, definitely. There's a few restaurants now, really good restaurants, actually. I should go order some food. It's what I should do. I really shouldn't, but I want to because it's delicious. I can get my favorite dish, which is called Yishang Rosi. It's basically pork with carrots and wood ear in a very nice, sweet but slightly spicy sauce. This is a company that sells wine and maid service. So if you need a maid for doing your cooking and cleaning in your house, you can come talk to them and they will rent you a maid. Right across the street over there, that you don't see it right at the moment, is a drone delivery company, and you will often see these huge ass drones shooting up into the sky and heading out into the neighborhood. Right over here is a KTV and pool hall. Go up to the third floor and there's pool tables. There's a little KTV bar up there. Nothing as yet on the main floor, but I see by all the construction materials over here and these stacked chairs that they're building something. I would suspect a restaurant of some kind. And then yeah, if we continue onwards on my little test adventure, we have a few more businesses over here. Look at this big beefy electric bike here, the Suzuki. Boom, boom. That's a ripper. Okay. Here we have got a little beauty salon for the ladies. The ladies. You can get hair treatments, face treatments, all sorts of different things. Next to it is a sports medicine place specifically for women, where they do one-on-one private training. So yeah, if you're a lady looking for some very specific training, this is where you would come. Unfortunately, they won't train me. Got a Chinese mini pickup truck here. I love these things. And this one's brand new. And yeah, this box on the back will tilt up and work as a dump truck, and it is fully electric. There's no fumes, no exhaust coming out of this baby. And again, millions of motorcycles all the way around the building here. And then this company here delivers bottled water to the customers, and of course you can purchase beer and water out of this cooler here, and you've got all sorts of teas and fruit drinks and sodas and things like that all over. Over here we've got a little bakery and tea shop. We've got a ladies beauty salon over here as well, where they do massage. We've got right across over here a booze store selling high-end liquors and alcohols and things of that nature, right? And then onwards and upwards. Well, you know what? I am going to go and stop in at the little restaurant and get my favorite dish. It's 14 renminbi. You can either eat it there or take it to go. And for 14 renminbi, you get the dish itself. For me, I prefer the yushang rosi, but they literally have hundreds of dishes. Well, maybe not hundreds, but I think at least 100. And then, yeah, again, a lot of these places are just opening up or just under construction. This is another little local restaurant here. Da something yuan. I'm not sure what that is. But they do all right business. Later at night, a lot of people go in there to drink. Another little business here. I'm not sure 100% what this one is. I think it's a house rental agency or purchase real estate agency anyway. Then if we continue onward, again, motorcycles everywhere. Lots of things to see. There's an AI factory across the street. I don't know what they make, but I've been invited by one of the owners of an LED factory that makes LED monitors in the form factor of globes, ribbons, cubes, all sorts of really cool stuff. He's invited me to go over and take a look at his factory. Really nice guy. And then here we've got another little business, but I'm not sure. They don't have signs up yet, so I'm not sure what's in there. Here we've got another restaurant going in. This will be a kind of hot pot style type of restaurant dealie. It is currently under construction by these dudes right here. Here we've got a little pharmacy, so if you need any medicines and things like that, you would just come over here. So this is the little neighborhood pharmacy, typically very, very cheap. Down the road over this way is where I go sometimes for my favorite breakfast. And again, it's a factory hood, so not a lot of exciting stuff. Got some guys gambling in the back of a truck over here. That's always fun. You go, girls. And then if we continue around, in here, upstairs is a kids karate club and fitness center. This is a kids daycare, an after school and weekend daycare. And on the other side, there's a bunch of really, really noisy, popular restaurants. They're actually really good, but the entire street's under construction right now, so it's a bit annoying, but there's a little grocery store on the other side. And here's my little restaurant that I like going to. This is the menu. Over on this side is a kind of point and shoot. You pick the different foods that you want and they'll cook them for you together in a big pot. And this place just does the standard dishes. I'm gonna go inside and order. But yeah, this is the little restaurant. It's kind of fancy. I'm gonna go over here. That's a giant bucket of rice over there. All the cooking is done in the back. The menu's there, but I don't need that. I'll just tell her what I need. Ni hao. 一箱肉丝大包，重辣的。好，谢谢。
中辣的啊。
是啊，是啊。So I just told her that I want the fish-scented shredded meat, medium spicy, to go. And yeah, to pay for it, I just go over to one of the barcodes on the wall. I don't know if you'll be able to see it behind me there. Scan the barcode, put in the price of the food, and then away I go. I can eat here too. The nice thing about eating here is that this big bucket of rice over there, they give you a little bowl of rice, but if you're still hungry, you can refill your rice as much as you want. That entire thing is just filled. It's huge. There's a typical rice bowl, and then there's this giant container of rice. And just help yourself. Just fill it up, and away you go. But yeah, she will put these orders of rice into these little bags, and then once my dish is cooked, then I'll take it away. There we go. I do have two phones in China. I've got my iPhone for everyday use, for my phone number, for WeChat, for buying things, taxis, renting bicycles, ordering food, ordering groceries, all the local Chinese stuff. And then I use my Oppo phone, which has got tremendously good cameras on it, for making YouTube videos and now for streaming. Not sure how this stream is going to work. Like I said, I'm streaming over my 5G, which is currently on this phone, and connected to my Oppo, this phone right here, by 5G. And 5G here is really, really good. And there's no roaming or anything like that. I can go anywhere in China. I can be on the top of a mountain and my 5G will work fine. I can be in a valley in the middle of a remote neighborhood. My 5G will work fine. It's literally amazing. Oh, I have to log in again. I forgot. Just logging into my other phone now on WeChat because I swapped back and forth recently, so. So basically what I do is, it's probably mirrored so you won't see it, but I click scan and I scan the barcode and up will come a keypad to put in the price, and then I just pay that price. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. But yeah. I'm gonna go pay right now. I'll show you how that works. Scan that. Put in. And then when I click pay, it'll pay. Easy as that. 14块钱是吧？
啊，14块钱。
And there we go. I paid for my meal, so now when it's done, I'll just grab it and walk out the door, and away I go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. That's it. There we go. There's the dish, the rice, and then some soup on top. Grab my bag and my box, and out the door. Hold on. Since I'm not using a selfie stick, I will put a loop around my wrist just in case I drop my phone. And it is a nice phone. I don't want to drop this one. Let me show you what I'm seeing. So this is another entrance. There are 3 entrances to my complex. It's one of my lovely security guards going up right now. Now, if I didn't feel like going up this 1 floor of steps right here, I could take the elevator, an air-conditioned elevator, up 1 floor. But I think I can take the stairs today. And here we go. This area is still blocked off because of the ongoing road construction. Unluckily, when we moved in, they just started doing road construction here, so yeah, it's noisier than it normally would have been. But the road will be wider, which this was a 2-lane road with cars parked on both sides, which made it very difficult to drive on, especially if you have a bigger car like mine. So it'll be very, very good once it's done. And like I said, across the street, we've got another little traditional pharmacy, some really popular restaurants. At night, people are partying out there till 6 in the morning. Got a few convenience stores, grocery stores, lots more restaurants, and factories. Those buildings there are either dormitories or small apartments for the factory workers. And this is the other entrance to my building. Again, it is a secure entrance. Security at all 3 entrances, 24 hours a day. Nice guys. I always talk to them. They're good guys. They work hard. 你好
Hello.
吃饭了没有？
加拿大人是吧？
是啊，是啊。And then yeah, here we are, back in the complex. And then we are back at my building. And yeah, I wonder if the signal will cut out in the elevator. Maybe, maybe not. This tree is very famous in Hawaii. All the leaves and flowers fall off it in the winter time, but the flowers are beautiful. I think it's plumeria. Plumeria. All right. Oh, maybe not. Going down. Let's see. Nope. Going up. So yeah, the elevator is all coated in wood right now because it is a new building. People are moving in, so this is the moving elevator to save the stainless steel from getting damaged. And yeah, pretty standard elevator type of material, except that they do have the digital advertisements in every elevator now, probably everywhere in the world, but in China especially. And you've got the digital screen there, the LED, the car advertisements. Got to have the car advertisements. Very, very cheap. 500 kilometer EV range, 139,000 renminbi, which would be 25K. Crazy. And here we are. We are at my apartment. I've got my package in my hand. There's the common area down below. There's my view from this side of the apartment. Our balcony is on the other side, which has a fantastic view of the lake and the surrounding neighborhood. It's amazing. But yeah, welcome to China. This is my world. This is where I've spent 20 years and plan to spend the next 30 or 40 more. We'll see what happens. I'm going to stop the stream now because I'm going to go inside and eat. But yeah, this will be a good little test. See y'all in the next one.